You know, I did a video earlier on where I asked everybody to try and watch their P's and Q's and don't swear. Well, when I read news like this, which I'll bring you next, it's very hard for me to actually obey my own advice, and you'll find out why right now. Hello everybody, hope you're doing alright, welcome back to the channel. Well, yes, here's me sitting in my garage with my Sainsbury's bag for life hanging on the wall behind me. Maybe I need to watch my budget and prioritise where I go shopping. I don't know, but I'm not a firefighter on £32,000 a year, so yes, this is the kind of crap that's coming out of the Houses of Parliament from our elected officials who we expect to represent us and not insult us and actually have some clue as to what's going on in the real world. I mean, have a look at this chap. Before I go on, I just want to make it clear I have no intention of inciting anything or, starting a rampage. It's just an example. He's not the only one that does it, and I'm sure he won't be the last. But, this chap, Brendan Clark-Smith, he's an MP, and he's responded to reports of firemen on over £30,000 a year using food banks. And he said, completely absurd, you need to budget better, you need to prioritise your lives better. Oh, okay, well, a few years ago, £30,000 or more was considered a good salary for a lot of people. And if you were on that kind of money, you were at the top end of the bracket. And more often than not, you could look after a small family with no problem. Yeah, no problem at all. And, a few years ago, I might have been inclined to agree with you. But you have nurses, you have teachers, you have doctors, professions all over the place are having to resort to food banks and having to resort to help. I mean, this guy, Mr. Clark-Smith, he's had one of the people in the Lords back him up and say, yes, I absolutely agree with you, coming out and saying this. I mean, the basic salary of an MP's over £80,000 a year, isn't it? Do they struggle with all the expenses that they claim and everything else? It's them and us, isn't it? I mean, this guy was a teacher, apparently, and again, a good wage where you could afford a few things many years ago, but it's not many years ago anymore, is it? I had a look at my gas and electricity bill the other day, and last month I was charged £600 for my gas and electricity. A couple of years ago it was less than a quarter of that for both. So do I go down a food bank? Do I need to learn to budget better? You tell me. It's comments like this just are not helping. What we need solutions, and we need answers to problems, and we're not getting them, are we? We're not getting them. Everybody's struggling. I mean, me personally, I have to find probably closer to 3 every month to run my home with my wife and my 2 kids, and I'm sure many other people are in the same boat. I mean, that's £36,000 a year, and that's not accounting for any emergencies or anything else. Where do these people get off? Are they really that out of touch? Let me know in the comments below, but please keep it clean. Anyway, I'm off. I'll see you tomorrow, barring anything unusual or anything else that needs reporting immediately. Have a good one, folks. Toodaloo.